it's gonna be.
And there's even more fans
for
filing
the
in.
Canadian Heavyweight Championship. Coming to the ring from Hamilton, Ontario, Canada, accompanied by his bodyguard, Big Daddy Diamond, the Canadian Heavyweight Champion, Magnum McLaren.
If you haven't seen this kid wrestle, you're in for a treat.
Third generation wrestler. His grandfather is the legendary Canadian great, the Great Malenko, the guy who was actually Bret Hart's favorite wrestler growing up. That is this young man's grandfather. Talk about
16 years old.
16 years old, and already considered a veteran. He has wrestled in Puerto Rico, wrestled all over the Canadian territories, now making his mark here in the United States, and also now an official member of the Chicagoland Championship Wrestling roster.
Is it just me, or are you getting a little HBK vibe rocking here? Look at the size of Big Daddy Diamond! Jeez Louise! That man is as big as a house! You could put a garage or a carport on him!
He is a legitimate 7-foot-tall giant.
Can I ask you a question? Is this guy gonna be here all night? I mean, what the hell? Do you think you could just show up and do whatever the hell you please? Who are you here? You have no belt to support that. You have to prove yourself, son, and this is your proving ground. So if you don't get it done tonight, I don't think you're the greatest at anything.
How about we just focus on the match, guys? That's what we get paid to do here. Let's focus on the wrestling.
Exactly. Now, all I know is I just saw a monster manager step over the top rope like Kevin Nash. And what does that tell you?
He's a monster.
Big Daddy Diamond, as legitimate as a threat as it gets.
Weighing at 200 pounds, the technical powerhouse, E.J. Swanson.
Talk about another blue chip prospect, young 19-year-old E.J. Swanson, the protege of Chris Logan. When people ask me who I saw in the Chicago area, a very young up-and-comer, he can mat wrestle, he's learning the tricks of the trade, he's becoming better with each and single match he's in. Now, here's an awesome matchup. Here you have 16-year-old Canadian blue chip prospect versus 19-year-old Chicagoland prospect. The future of wrestling is in some great hands, and it's happening right here in the Chicagoland area. How great is that?
And this is how you start a show. You got a championship implication. You have an import from the great land of Canada, generational talent, versus a young man trying to make his mark in this business, has made a mark. This is a hell of a way to start a super show. This puts the super in Super Show.
Hey, John, all I know is last time I saw EJ, I mean, he's in even tip-top shape since I've seen him last. Like, you can tell he's been training, conditioning.
Oh, yeah.
He's leaned out. He's put on some muscle.
He's been hitting the gym, Mike, left and right.
Yes, you can definitely tell this kid is continuing to train, continuing to get better, continuing to improve his body. And this is going to be a showcase, I think. I think this is going to surprise some people.
Mark my words on this when you guys hear this right now. In 4 years, he will be a main eventer for any company in Chicago.
I don't doubt that for a minute. And you know what? Let's take a moment and say hello to our friends at Dragongate that are listening and watching this show. We're privileged to be calling the action. And the bell has rung. Michael Allen did it himself, and we are underway. The Canadian Championship match. It's going to be a hell of a show.
The USA chants immediately for our Canadian fellows.
Magnum is definitely not a crowd favorite here. But here's the thing about the Canadian title that Magnum is carrying. He is the youngest Canadian heavyweight champion in the history of the country. It's the same belt that his father held at age 19, and also the same belt his grandfather held.
That's incredible.
E.J. Swanson, close line. Now he's going up. Oh, he missed. Oh, he missed. Oh, my. Magnum pivoted at the last moment, and E.J. couldn't hold the stick the landing. and now there is pillaging on the outside.
That's why we call it a high-risk move. Sometimes it pays off, and sometimes it doesn't.
It almost looked like EJ noticed that something had changed in his view on his way down and tried to stop himself.
And that happens.
Yes.
Sometimes you're flying in here, you have to find a way, okay, whoop, this direction, and you end up sometimes pretty hard.
It's the hell in the course correction that can take on your body.
Absolutely. Think about that. He landed pretty much on his tailbone. What does that do for your spine?
On the hardest part of the ring, too.
Yeah, that side of the ring is not a trampoline. The whole ring's not trampolines. This is literally small padding and boards and metal.
These two young men fired up here in Homewood. Great crowd on hand. And the champion is putting the boots to the challenger with Big Danny Diamond looking on outside. This is a hell of a match. It's fast-paced already, John.
Magnum is a very smart wrestler, like I said, 16 years old. Now, when you hear the word 16, what were you doing when you were 16 years old? Most guys were collecting baseball cards or riding a bicycle with friends. This young man's touring the United States, the world, plying his craft as a young, gritty veteran already.
Most people are just worried about getting their driver's license at 16. This kid's in other countries. That's impressive.
No doubt, and he hit him with a hell of a neck breaker and got a 2 3/4 count. And now he is using the middle rope as a weapon as he's choking him out. Christian, the referee, breaks up the count, and now Big Danny Diamond taking liberties that he probably shouldn't be. Oh my! What are in those gloves, John?
Just look at the size of that man alone. Does he need gloves that's weighed down? Is he easy to hurt you? He's a human weapon, for the love of God. He's 7 foot tall, 375 pounds. He's a behemoth of a human being.
I want to know what's in those damn gloves.
Like Magnum needs any advantage, but he's smart to know that he can utilize it.
Good gracious!
Huge belly to back German suplex.
Wow, that didn't finish EJ Swanson. That is one tough young man. Is that impact? I can feel it over here.
EJ's Brazilian. If he's trained by Chris Logan, he's definitely going to be Brazilian.
Oh, he's going to be tougher than
Yeah.
Shula. Chris Logan does not go easy on his trainees. You will learn to wrestle the Windy City style of wrestling with Chris Logan. You will be tough.
You know Chris Logan does nothing half speed. It's full speed all the time. Whoa! That is big boot. He's going to be picking bootstrap out of his face. It's another 2 count, another long 2 count. EJ Swanson being worn down by the champion. But I think the champion's a little frustrated, John. He's wondering what he's going to have to do to put this young man away.
I mean, he just hit him with the Alberta boot. So, I mean, that move right there, Magnum has put people away with. The Alberta boot, as he likes to call it. Little blow to
what a
the
strike.
Hart family, but yeah, what a striker. Now it is adding insult to injury is all that is. That's just, oh yeah, I hope you like your face. I don't.
Leaving boot tracks on his forehead. That is no way to show holiday spirit.
You can just see how technically sound Magnum is at 16. It's incredible.
And here's the thing is, he's on a reach near prime. I think when that young man, just like EJ,
Yeah.
when he hits his prime peak of how good he really is.
Oh my.
How scary those, oh man, how scary these two young men will be in this business.
Double axe handle off the top, found its mark and another cover.
Magnum, they're going to look like a young Triple H doing that.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And he strikes with the intention of hurting him, and you can see it at every strike.
Absolutely. Magnum McLaren is what we call no wasted movement. Everything is done deliberately and on purpose. EJ Swanson's also the same way, though.
He's got him up.
EJ wants to beat you. He's going to try and go out there and get the win real quick.
Oh boy, that is the way to kill a human. Oh my God.
EJ just keeps getting up. He just keeps kicking
How
out.
the hell did he kick out of that? He almost attached his neck.
He's tough, Magnum. You gotta get Magnum. He's tough. Let's go.
Got an EJ chant echoing. This is a very spirited crowd tonight. There are a lot of people in this building.
Watch out.
Nice reversal by EJ.
Up and out goes Magnum.
Well, hopefully this time around. Oh,
Oh! That is a super kick and then some.
Oh, back body drop right on the apron.
You know, John, that is the hardest surface in a ring. You know that better than anybody.
It's actually what ended my career as a wrestler. I mean,
Big Daddy Diamond is just committing shenanigans.
All that side of the ring is literally just a small piece of padding and a huge metal bar. That's the most unforgiving part of that wrestling ring.
And then another cover.
What?
He's got his hand on the rope. Christian the ref, very astute.
Very intelligent move by EJ there.
Yes, he knew his surroundings. Something that Chris Logan teaches all the students. Not just in wrestling, but in life. Looks like he's going for a fisherman suplex. Oh!
You might want to call that a fisherman neck breaker or shoulder breaker or something. Ooh, how did he kick out of that, John? Jeez Louise. Is he indestructible?
Just pure heart is what I would say about EJ Swanson.
Good gracious.
Pure heart all the way through, not wanting to give up. You know, his family's in the crowd. Some of his biggest supporters are here cheering him on.
His trainer's in the corner. I mean, yeah, he's not going to give up. Ooh.
Oh! What athleticism. And he kicked out. He kicked out again.
That was a nice textbook spine buster as well.
Diamond is frustrated. Magnum is frustrated.
Little shades of Arn Anderson there.
Magnum's setting up for something here.
Well, he's going to go for a springboard.
Oh, he missed it. Oh! He got caught trying to do it one time too many.
Oh.
Ooh. That was almost like half a sling blade there.
Don't think he can get all of it. That
is a hell of a lariat right there. EJ on the comp.
EJ's fired up. He's fired up.
Swanson's coming in like a house of fire.
He is fired up.
EJ Swanson is feeling it.
He literally flipped out of that clothesline.
But EJ needs to stick on Magnum. You're giving him too much breathing space. Get on him. Stick to him. If you're going to beat a Canadian heavyweight champion, you need to stick onto your opponent. He's doing his best, but
he couldn't do it. He couldn't get him up.
But that back, his lower back has literally been punished. His tailbone has been punished all through this match.
And now Magnum is snap suplex with authority. I think he hurt the leg on the come down. McLaren wondering what he's going to have to do to stop this young man from getting up and kicking out.
What's he going to do here? He's going to the top.
The champion is up.
Oh,
he missed
moved.
it.
He moved.
Rolled out at the last possible second.
What's EJ going to do here?
What is it? Oh, he hit him with the cutter.
Could we be seeing a new champion? The cover. Little help from your friends is always a good thing, right?
That's why he pays Big Daddy Diamond the big bucks. I mean, you know, Magnum McLaren has that huge bank account. He's not dumb. He hires the best people to be in his corner.
Talk about an insurance policy. And he's still working him over.
EJ needs to not worry about it. He needs to continue to stay on him. Like John, you said earlier, you got to stay on him.
It's a rookie mistake. You have to stay on your opponent. You can't let him have breathing space. He's going for it again.
Third time a charm? Nope. Oh, God.
He calls this welcome to Hamilton.
That is why you have a championship title. That man is terrific.
I don't know what combination beats these two, considering you have a young up-and-coming talent like Magnum, and you have a 7-foot monster in his corner helping him every move. I don't know how he ever loses.
Take away the rule breaking and the tactics, if you will. Magnum McLaren is a superstar wrestler in front of us at 16 years old. He's got the athletic ability, he has the look, and he also has the muscle behind him. And he's already at 16 years old, a thinking man's wrestler. Give it up for EJ Swanson, who's just
EJ put up a hell of a fight. Just not enough tonight to become champion, and the Canadian Championship stays around the waist of Magnum. Well, that's a hell of a start to a Super Show. What do you think?
Wow. Wow. And the Canadian heavyweight title is defended and accomplished as a defense for young Magnum McLaren. We have to give it up for EJ Swanson, though. He put up one hell of a fight. A tremendous effort from the young man.
Most people would not have withstood the beating he took and stood in that match as long as he did.
Magnum McLaren, another title victory. The championship stays home. And my God, I don't think that's the last we've seen of him.
Love him or hate him, he's very talented.
The Chicagoland Gate is open, and all the stars have walked through, John Bullard.
Yes, sir. We got some great talent in this ring right now. Mateo Valentine. Riley Rose has super impressed me at our anniversary show going against Magnum McLaren, who was actually in the last match. And this is the first time I actually had the chance to watch Joey Dalton wrestle, so I'm excited about this.
Did you see that? Oh, well, there's a little bit of twerking going on.
John, Joey Dalton, you are in for a treat.
They might say wrestling is hard twerk,
yes,
but worth it.
There's three very different styles here, but this match is going to be impressive. Every match continues to get better as the show goes on.
And there are a series of roll-ups. Everybody's rolling everybody up. There are a lot of roll-ups there. I'm not talking about the fruit kind.
You went there.
But hey, there's a dispensary in town, but I didn't go there.
Not yet, right?
Not yet, maybe later. Oh no!
You're gonna have your own shrine called OGC.
They kicked it right in the Femasian.
Steve, I don't know, but Mateo's gear looks like it literally came straight out of Victoria's Secret.
Yeah, kind of.
And Mateo, oh my God, there are pitting predicaments everywhere. The Hamburglers flying around.
He just dropped it.
A name for that.
Well,
Riley Rose just kicked his head off. So.
Well, there goes that portion of the show. Now we can actually focus on some wrestling.
If you want to stop talking, that's the answer. That's the antidote.
Joey Dalton versus Riley Rose. Now, this is something I've been looking forward to. Riley Rose, by the way, is not only a striker. Don't let the strong-style Irishman fool you. He could fly through the air, too. This guy, when I got... Oh! Joey Dalton does not have to worry about children forever and now because of Mateo Valentine.
Well, Mateo got hit in the jump. Big kick.
Nice drop kick by Riley Rose there. But like we said, John, Joey Dalton can take punishment, so Joey Dalton will not be out of this match, I can tell you that.
No.
It's a frozen peace night. Oh, well, that'll wake you up. Swinging neck breaker executed perfectly in the cover. And suddenly Joey Dalton got up.
When me and Michael Allen were doing our notes for the anniversary show back in October, I told him about Riley Rose. My exact thing was to him, this guy might end up becoming a 2023 MVP for Chicagoland.
Sling blade! Big splash by now Joey Dalton, Mr. 100 is amped.
He's going to put him up.
Falcons arrow, little shade of Hayabusa.
Nice move.
Mateo Valentine in the nick of time stopped that pinning predicament.
Now Mateo's bringing it.
Yeah, here we go. This is the Mateo I want to see. I want to see Mateo who's a striker. Mateo's got a little mean streak in him. Everybody thinks of Mateo as being a comedy act, but I know Mateo can wrestle.
Mateo can absolutely wrestle.
I'll tell you what, Mateo Valentine has more heart and passion than just about any wrestler I've ever worked with.
Nice.
Swinging neckbreaker, and
that
the
beautiful
bridge
bridge.
queen! The bridge queen is born!
It was a nice bridge on that
Well,
pin.
there goes my hearing for the night. Thank you, Steve.
Sorry. When I see something like that, that's amazing.
I always tell
That's why I
people-
do this.
That's why I describe Steve to everybody as Don Glass on 15 Red Bulls, and he's excited to go to Disneyland. He's got all the free passes. Well, that's why we love you, Steve.
I
You have
have
fun.
no slow speed. I have none.
No, we call it the Steve speed. What is that? Balls to the wall.
Some people like it, some people not so much. And now, Mateo and Rose have a confrontation. What's going to happen here?
Somebody's going to get hit. I know that.
Oh!
Unfortunately, it was Mateo.
And like I said, you want to strike with Riley Rose, that is a bad idea. There's only a handful of people, maybe, who can counter Riley, and that's not many.
He almost pinned them both. He almost got a 2-for-1 there. Riley Rose tuning up the band, trying to get this crowd into it.
Going for some sort of submission here.
Oh, Riley Rose dumped all the way down to the hard floor.
Oh, Mateo.
What do we have here?
A 2-for-1. 2-for-1.
Eat, defeat, DDT, the
Kick
cover.
out. Huge kick out. Mateo Valentine putting on a clinic.
Mateo looks great right now.
Yes, he does.
That was one impressive move by the Fat Family. Oh, little bit of backside business.
Well, like we said, John, here's the opportunity. When you have these guys down, you got to stay on.
Stay on him. I mean, as a former wrestler, I scream that to all the trainees. If you've got him down, stick to him. And that was a strike fest between Mateo and Riley.
Turning into a strike fest.
You better watch out for Joey Dalton. He's going to the top.
Dalton is going to the danger zone.
Oh! A double drop kick off the top rope.
Joey Dalton is alive and well.
I have to say, I'm impressed by Joey Dalton.
Mr. 100. Throwing some meat lariats there. He is feeling it here in Homewood.
He's completely taken over this match. Ooh!
Oh my.
A human weapon.
Oh, good night with a spinorama cutter.
5
One,
into a cutter.
and Mateo saves the match.
I have never seen an F5 turn into a cutter before. That is, I don't know if it's unprecedented, but I've never seen it.
I've never seen that move before.
You know what? When we made the announcement that Dragongate Japan was coming here with La Australia and Big Lucha sending legendary luchador to Skida, everyone believed right then and there, we got to step up our game and show the world what we can do here in the Chicagoland region with both Chicagoland Championship Wrestling and Wrestle League.
Dalton's got him up.
And my
Are we
God,
gonna get another one?
my God, the students and the athletes of both promotions have stepped up and they're showing the world what they
And the
can do.
bridge!
Nice
the
bridge!
The bridge! Oh! Oh, Mateo, so close! The bridge queen cometh!
Wow.
We want to also thank our new sponsor, Advil.
For all your muscling needs,
All your-
for all your inflammatory needs. What is Mateo gonna do?
He's getting the crowd going here for a, looks like a
Oh,
submission.
boy.
Looks like a
And he's
submission.
got the bridge. Nobody bridges like Mateo Valentine.
Oh, Riley Rose is coming up the top rope.
Northern Lights, baby.
Riley Rose is about to end this party
Oh,
real
boy.
quick. Oh!
A 450 splash.
A swanton.
Holy cow.
Swanton, actually.
Swanton
Steve.
right on top of his stomach.
Here he goes.
450 swanton.
He's going for the Texas
He's got the
Cloverleaf.
Irish Cloverleaf locked in dead center of the ring.
Mateo taps out.
Mateo had nowhere to go. What a finish.
And your winner of the match, Riley Rose.
Those three brought it.
That is as good a match as you are ever going to see.
My God, what a night this has been for wrestling, gentlemen. What a night indeed.
You want to talk about wrestling in the Midwest? You just saw three stallions give you the price of admission and then some. And there's a little sportsmanship in that ring.
That was match number 3, gentlemen.
What a damn match. Those men put everything on the line, and this place lit up.
In my opinion, all three men deserve a huge ovation from this crowd. What a match.
I am so excited to be on this show, to call this match, to be on Dragongate. This is going to be amazing.
Huge shout out to our good friends at Dragongate Japan, on the Dragongate Network, and Goya TV, the ESPN of Japanese television. We are sending this match to them. Also for our friends of Masucha and Big Lucha, giving us Skyday. Skyday, one of the all-time greats, master of 1,000 holds. You think about Dean Malenko, Mexican wrestling fans will tell you Skyday.
This match is here because this is why we do this. This is what Chicagoland Championship Wrestling wants to represent, a global community, and here you go.
This crowd is about to be...
You already heard how they popped for
Yes.
that. They're in for a treat. That got them. Just keep watching.
So fast, so quick, so sudden. My God.
Even the arm drags,
Crisp.
they're different, they're crisp. It just shows a different style.
To explain this to the fans at home, Skyday trains at Big Lucha's gym, which is Bandito's gym. On top of that, he also trains at Hercules' gym in Mexico. He trains 6 nights a week. This is what he does for a living. He trains professional wrestlers. He wrestles 6 nights a week. This isn't like American wrestlers who wrestle once a month. This is a guy who does this for a living. I go against a Japanese star under contract with Dragongate who was hand-selected to come here by Ultimo Dragon. Game of human chess between these two.
You can immediately see the presence that Lyle Scarlett brought at our last show at Chicagoland Championship Wrestling.
Absolutely.
And to be honest, American fans don't necessarily see Lucha Libre all that often. And when they do, it's just a different style, it's a different art that people just don't understand, but it's amazing.
just the crispness and quickness of these two tremendous athletes is amazing to watch.
Between master and protege.
And you don't really need to say too much in a match like this because it speaks for itself. It doesn't need voice.
How long has Sky Day been doing this, John?
He started actually in the 1980s. I believe he started his debut in 1987, trained by Robin Hood from the very famous Alvarado family in Mexico. That includes people like Psycho Clown, the famous Brazo family, and that was his mentors. He's also, of course, ran with other great Lucha Libre legends such as Satanico, also people like Blue Panther, all those guys who were great submission wrestlers in the Mexican wrestling tradition of Lucha Libre. Skyda was part of that tradition, and now there's so many people, and of course Dragongate and also Skyday team joining up with Chicagoland Championship Wrestling and our Lucha promotion that we're launching, Lucha Mass. It's going to be amazing to see the talent that comes to the United States.
This crowd is seeing an absolute gem right now.
So we're looking at someone who's probably done this 40 years.
Yes.
Versus someone who's newer in the business, up and coming star.
Yeah, Lost Charlotte's only been this for a year.
My.
A year.
You know, you think about that for a minute. You think about a wrestler that's 20 to 25 years in, and you think they would slow down and become less effective. That is absolutely the polar opposite of what I'm seeing right now. He is absolutely as fast as La Estrella.
Yes.
Very impressive.
The master versus the star.
No wasted movement, guys. No wasted movement at all.
And don't forget the art of the mask that they also wear in Lucha
Yes.
Libre.
Yes. You know, it's not just something they wear only for a show. It's actually their livelihood. That's who they are. That's their image.
Yes, you will not see these gentlemen in public without their
My
mask.
goodness.
Nice reversal there by
Yes.
Lascala.
Oh, it might be time for the spaceman to fly.
Oh boy. Here we go. Lift off. Oh! My God, John Bullen, he grew 7 feet.
Did you see the way he pogoed off that second rope?
Absolutely.
Like a superhero, for God's sake.
These fans are energized. These fans are getting into it.
I think a lot of them are starting to understand they're seeing something foreign and different that's not from their average local wrestling show. They're seeing two world travelers perform in front of them. It's not like, oh, that's Billy Bob down the street. It's, wow, this guy's actually part of the second biggest Japanese wrestling promotion, wrestling a living legend and icon in Lucha Libre, a guy in Mexico that's featured on the news, and he's interviewed by the top newspapers in sports, and he's considered one of the greatest teachers of his art.
And you're getting all of this in a suburb of Chicago right here.
Yes. Here we go. Oklahoma roll.
Oh, nice reversal.
Estrella so quick. Oh my!
These two are incredible.
If I was a fan, I would run.
Oh God.
Now they're fighting out here on the outside.
That is a post shot right there by Estrella. Trying to take advantage and get an upper hand.
Skyda did tell La Estrella before, do not take it easy on me because I am your teacher. I will bring the fight to you. He wants his students to know this. If I am wrestling you, I am going to be there to beat you. And of course, with the respect between two warriors, both men are going at it. This isn't a match out of hatred, it's a match out of respect.
It's the storytelling, John. That's the compelling thing here. Teacher versus student. is one of the most popular themes in the world of literature, film, and wrestling.
And we're seeing it here in real life.
And there becomes a day where...
Oh, he's got it locked in.
He does. An armbar.
Oh, but he hooks the ankle and gets him back into an ankle lock in return.
Nice
This is why Skida is the master of 1,000 holds. He has counters for counters, submission holds for holds.
What you are seeing is a master class in submission right here.
Is that like a reverse figure four?
Yes.
Oh, good God.
The Skida lock.
The Skida lock, first time I've had a chance to see it. Good gracious.
And it bends both your ankles.
That looks excruciating. Oh, he gets the ropes. Match will continue. Skida has to break the hold. What a match.
There comes a day where the teacher hopes there becomes a day where that student can beat that teacher.
Absolutely.
Jack Jordan is looking on again. Maybe trying to get some pointers. We caught him.
Nice elbow shot there. Whoa!
There we go.
Look at that submission. Pin.
Oh my God! What the hell was that, John Bullard? What did I just see?
That is why he is the master of Lucha Libre, gentlemen. What a match.
What talented humans and what a match that was.
Absolutely.
I'm honored to get to see him wrestle live. My lifetime.
Yes. Yes, you finally had a chance to call a match with the master of 1,000 holds.
Look at the sign of respect here. That's what it's all about right there.
The teacher gets the better of the student on this night, but what a match. John Bullard, you wanted to kick open the door to the Chicagoland gate. Consider that door kicked off its hinges. That is a match like I have never seen in my lifetime. Those are two warriors. Thank God it's here. Homewood just got something special, John. Thank you.
Chicagoland Championship Wrestling. You may not know who we are yet, but very, very soon you're going to become acquainted with us. See that man right there? That is the bunkhouse brawler, Robert Ketchum. And I am the hellhound, Mitch Malik. And if you've seen anything from the Midwest wrestling scene in the past year, then you know who we are. We're the Bruisers.
At Chicagoland Championship Wrestling, you claim to have some of the best athletes in the world, but you failed to take a walk through the Black Hills of Kentucky. And you see, I feel sorry for whoever we come across. Because let me tell you, they better get ready to run for the hills.
It's only a matter of time.
Just a second here. Homewood! How you doing, baby?
Who gave Bugs a mic?
For those of you who don't know, my name is Bugs Moran, the man, the land, the hobo prince. You're welcome. And I have a proposition for my two opponents here tonight. It's a one-time offer, very, very valuable. $20 and I'll let you win.
So he's negotiating with the other members
Is
of
he
the
trying
match.
to pay off his opponents?
He literally is trying to gamble. And Pete Rose got suspended for life for doing what he's doing right now.
All right, $20 on one, $20 on the other, $30
Dillinger does not look entertained, I can tell you that much.
Eric Dillinger is going to allow this to continue for not much longer.
I'm a little bit afraid for Bugs Moran's safety in a few moments.
This is going to be borderline assault what happens to Bugs right here. We're right next to the Homewood Police Station.
Oh boy. Oh, just as we suspected. There, down goes Bugs.
For anybody that didn't see that coming, you just weren't looking.
Oh, look. Right off the look at that.
Let's go!
As I said, this man will suplex you out of your shoes in a Hawaiian shirt.
Chip Walker, very popular, kind of like the Weird Al.
Oh! And Dillinger dives over the top rope right on top of Manimal.
Did you see how high Dillinger got?
Literally, completely jumped over the rope.
His apex was about 15 feet in the air. Elbows is...
Whoa!
And the Prince does a moonsault off the top rope onto the concrete floor.
The man who lives in a cardboard box literally just did a moonsault in a whatever he's wearing.
That's a bathrobe, Jeff. Mike, that's a bathrobe. That's all you can say.
What an arm drag by Bugs. What is going on right now?
And I think Muggs has taken exception to that chop. Dillinger a little worse for wear.
Holy cow. When did Bugs have time to train? Because what
Was that a little Rick Root?
That
Hit
was,
a shake?
I will say that so far I've been impressed with what Bugs has been able to do in the ring.
Somebody stop Bugs Moran. He may just win this match.
Oh!
Springboard moonsault off the middle rope. What is happening here?
Look at this.
Who taught Bugs how to wrestle?
Look at this suplex.
And that quickly ceased.
Oh my.
Chip Walker just dominating right now.
He is just grabbing people left and right and suplexing them. Whether they want to or not, they're going. People are flying all over the place right now.
All right, how's it going, fellas?
John Bourne has returned to the roost.
John, you came just in time for this triple threat.
Yes, it's actually a triple threat, and I have to correct our good ring announcer. This is not for the television championship, but it is for the #1 contender for the television championship.
Yeah, Milquetoast decided not to show up.
Oh,
sweet Jesus, what a kick!
Eric Dillinger just flatlined.
Dillinger has one of the most lethal lariats I've ever seen.
Did you see him just come in from outside of the ring into that kick? He is laying out every opponent.
He is abusing these humans. I hope Johnny Nye is somewhere at home watching this, understanding that one of these men is going to take him to work.
Yeah, one of these men is going to severely hurt him at some point. He's not going to be able to hide forever. Oh, look at Chip Walker with another. Oh, Bugs Moran spinning around Chip Walker. And
DDT.
DDT.
Bugs Moran, it's funny when you first see him, you think, okay, Hobo King or a Traveler. But
what is happening here?
Wow.
I cannot believe what this guy who basically is saying he's wrestling for money, he's Pete Rosing people in the middle of the ring, and he is literally taking out two extremely talented wrestlers.
The man's wrestling in a bathrobe.
I mean,
Who trained him?
Here you actually have, well, he was actually trained by legendary ECW wrestler Pablo Marquez, world travel Pablo Marquez, who's done over 30 tours with Mission No Control Wrestling. So Bugs Moran is very well trained for being a traveling Charlie Chaplin. But he's taking a fight right now to the current HCW heavyweight champion, and also to Eric Dillinger, who has literally won titles at ICW. He's won titles at ARW. I mean, he has been on a roll.
Eric Dillinger's been draped in gold and in both wrestling and death matches. So.
Absolutely. He's a hybrid athlete. He can do both styles.
I think he's about to hurt somebody right now with a double blockbuster.
Goodness.
The blockbuster off the top rope on both men.
I'm picturing in my mind's eye right now Johnny Nye wrestling Eric Dillinger. And I don't like Johnny Nye's chances at all.
All three of these men is his worst nightmare.
Why do you think he found a way to get legal action to make sure he can get
I mean,
out
a
of it?
restraining order, really?
No, it wasn't a restraining order. It was a lawsuit against me in Chicagoland Championship Wrestling for creating a hostile work environment. Are you kidding me?
For God's sake.
You were booked to wrestle and do your job and you get paid for it.
Let me guess, he filed this with Schultz Law.
Oh, so you know his lawyer.
Oh, yeah, unfortunately.
Is there, oh my.
Oh, God.
Is this a... Oh! A double German suplex.
I don't know how Walker got them both over, but he did. A little ode to the Ultimate Warrior.
Chip Walker is the real deal. I don't care what anybody, because you look at the guy and think, okay, he's a party animal, but he's a suplex takedown machine.
Did you notice the bridge on that German? Did you notice
Beautiful.
the way he bridged his head?
Well, he's a collegiate All-American wrestler. I mean, this is something that he has done his entire life. No hands. You see that? Most people bridge of hands. He did that. Just pure natural athlete. What a wrestler's wrestler is Chip Walker.
Dillinger's rocked.
Dillinger and Chip Walker are no strangers to each other either.
They wrestled each other many times at HCW and multiple other feds.
Yeah, and there's always a war.
Oh! Dillinger pulls Bugs' leg off the
The
ring.
Hobo King was on a roll, and Dillinger stopped it.
Dillinger's gonna smacking himself in the face to
He's
wake
trying to
himself
get
up.
the cobwebs out of his head from that last maneuver. And Chip Walker has an open shot. What will he do with it?
Oh, here we go.
Is this? What is he gonna do here?
This is a bad space to be stuck at.
Chip Walker has hundreds of different variations of suplexes.
Is that an Olympic slam he's going for? Oh! Ooh! Oh! Look at that frog splash!
Oh my God, that might be the greatest splash I've ever seen. What a victory for Dillinger!
And Eric Dillinger is your #1 contender for the Chicagoland TV Championship.
Wow.
Johnny Nye, your days are numbered, I have a feeling.
Johnny Nye, rest in peace. Dillinger's gonna kill you.
Public enemy #1 has become a fan favorite. The match against Chris Logan won over the crowd in Michigan City. This match won over a crowd in Homewood, Illinois.
And Johnny Nye is gonna have to deal with it at some point.
He's coming across to fight a legit prize fighter, death match fighter. Guy could take to the air, he could take to the mat, or he'll just punch you in the face. And you know what? Honestly,
Eric Dillinger never disappoints, and Johnny Nye is a dead man. Look at that, look at your future, Johnny Nye. Look at your future, Johnny Nye. Oh.
And let's not sell short what just happened with Manimal Chip Walker and what Bugs Moran did in this match as well. I mean, two very promising athletes.
Bugs Moran and Chip Walker.
Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for Chip Walker and Bugs Moran.
From the mouth of the boss, Mr. Bullard.
Shogun. Yeah. There is only one ruler, this feeling will never dissipate. Get your feelings straight, my only choice is to dominate. Victory, get to me, overstepping consistency, I'm here for me. A ruler is everything that you get to see. I'm on it as a king, overruling you peasants. Teaching beyond profession, my excellence not in question, just to mention. I'm better than everyone is ascension. Who the veteran? Everyone I am better than. Shogun, only ask you once, you ready for what's in store to you? Are beaten like no other, no one else can come close to you. This witness of greatness is everything for a potent few. A ruler will profess in everything he's supposed to do. Only one ruler, this feeling will never dissipate. Get your feelings straight, my only choice is to dominate. Victory, get to me, overstepping consistency, I'm here for me. Ruler is everything that you get to see. Yeah. Running this empire, greatness is my desire. Overruling through fire, everything I inspire. Call me Shogun. Call me Shogun. Running this empire, greatness is my desire. Overruling through fire, everything I inspire. Call me Shogun.
Y'all never fail to disappoint me. Talking about new year, new me, knowing damn well you're the exact same disappointment you were when you were born and you'll die that way. Then you have nerve to say, 2023 is gonna be my year. Baby, this ain't even your lifetime. See, every single last one of you puff out your chest, or you fill yourself with hope, but you don't even realize that you're a victim. A victim in the making, but a victim. See, this is my world. This is my kingdom. This is my hunting grounds. I don't care if you're in the state of Washington, or if you're in the state of Maryland. I don't care if you're in the swamp, in the city, if you're in the forest, if you're in the desert, you're in the tundra. I don't give a damn. Send me your best. Send me your dangerous. Bring me your monsters. And I will show you that I'm the world's most dangerous game. Anybody can get it.
Is the Chicagoland Championship Wrestling Grand Champion, the Shogun, Chris Logan.
Now here is our prized possession over in Chicagoland Championship Wrestling. Here is our top of the food chain, Chris Logan.
Logan there with his protege, EJ Swanson. Going to see EJ moving around a lot better. He had a hell of a fight this beginning of the show with Magna McLaren. But here's the dream match. When Kinso Kabune from Dragongate Promotion had a travel conflict, he couldn't make the show. And it hurt him so hard. But he said to me, I want you to find him the best challenger because I want to see if he can stand up to me. So tonight, a dream match got booked. Tonight, Chris Logan is in a non-title match. This must be known. This is actually a non-title match. But it's him versus the man who defeated New Japan Pro Wrestling's future ace, Yuya Uemura, and the Drip Father himself, Paragon. What a match this is going to be.
John Bullard, when you said, Steve, we got a show in Homewood on December 10th, and this match is an announced match. It made my year. This is a matchup of a lifetime.
It's been a match almost 2
This is
years
a matchup that people will talk about forever. This is but chapter 1 of a story that will be told over years. The Shogun, the grand champion of Chicagoland Championship Wrestling, one of the absolute best in the Midwest. And I don't care who you are or where you're from, you better put respect on the name of Shogun Chris Logan, because he is as good as there has ever been. Enter Paragon. My God, what a treat.
And Paragon's been on a roll, man. Anniversary show.
This is a non-title match.
Man,
you're talking about Paragon is
by way of the erotic city, Cleveland,
This man travels the
Ohio.
country.
Weighing in at 229 pounds, he is the world's most dangerous game, the World Star, Paragon.
What are some of the nicknames they call this man?
Drip Flayo. The true Flayo. The guy who actually shakes his hips, makes women quiver at the lip.
Ladies and gentlemen, this man needs no introduction. He's Drip Flair. He's the biggest player in the biggest game. Some people call him the world's most dangerous game. The World Star, Father Dripmas. Ladies and gentlemen, this man knows no bounds, knows no fear. This is Paragon.
He is extremely dangerous.
And ever since he beat Ua Uemura, he's gained even more confidence knowing. And he told me this after that show. My date with destiny, with your grand champion, is upon us. And sooner or later, John, you're going to have to book me versus Logan. Maybe it may not be for the title, but both these guys have been wanting to wrestle each other for a long time. So when SBK cannot make this event, he will make the March 11th event. Let that be known. It will happen. SBK will be wrestling Chris Logan. But this is a Midwest dream match between a true, I'll say this about Logan, he may not like hearing this. Logan is one of the Chicago legends. He's one of those guys that has been the underhanded. He's been treated so badly by so many promotions over the years, not given the opportunity to be the guy who takes the company and put it on his back. But he has done it here at Chicagoland Championship Wrestling. He has done it here at Wrestle League. And as a champion, he has been undefeated at both Chicagoland Championship Wrestling and Wrestle League for 2 years. This man has not tasted no defeats.
My God, the hair on the back of my neck is standing up.
Wow, a show of respect.
There's a handshake. Oh, and it didn't last very long. Paragon, the ultimate opportunist.
And John, like I said earlier, Chris Logan doesn't realize yet that is the biggest threat to his championship.
He's the biggest threat to anyone's title, but yeah. And here's the thing, when he first debuted with us at Chicagoland Championship Wrestling, people said tag team wrestler. He looked at me and says, no, one day I want to be your world champion, just watch. He's been making that proclamation.
Well, as a man that has been on the business end of Paragon's wrath and ended up in a trunk once upon a time, you don't have to like Father Dripmas, but you damn well better respect him. And that is not the way you want to talk to Chris Logan. I don't care who you are.
Steve, I wasn't going to bring up that trunk incident. I'm glad you did.
We have to learn from our mistakes, and I have learned.
Yeah, every single bump in that road, too. I heard they took you back to the back alley roads, too. That's always sucks.
Not good.
Chicago has a lot of potholes.
Yes, they do. And I have wounds to prove it. But that's neither here nor there. Right now, Paragon is doing what he does best. And he is trying to take down the Shogun.
Oh!
Nice.
Oh.
The ear clap.
Look at this, though. They know each other so well. It's like the game of human chess. First time meeting, but they both studied each other.
Oh, absolutely. Guys at this level, guys who have gotten to this point, are students of the game. They will study their opponents. They'll make sure that they're ready for anything and everything when they get that way.
Belly to belly suplex part 2. And Paragon has had enough, and he rolls out of the ring, and he is the smartest guy in the room, so he is so methodical about the way he shifts the advantage. And now Logan on the chase. No, very few people hit as hard with a clubbing blow as the Shogun.
When Chris Logan hits you, it's not like, oh, it's a single punch for, oh yeah, this, that. It's a man that hits you like a Mack truck.
Absolutely.
All the way through. He has nothing but mean delivery on every punch, every kick, every knee.
Oh, E.J. Swanson in the face of Paragon right now. That's not a good place to be, my friend.
Chris Logan isn't going in that ring to mess around. Chris Logan is going in that.
And Logan is telling Swanson to back off. He doesn't want the
interference.
No, he doesn't. He wants this match to be won by him and his talent alone.
Yeah, that's not how Logan does business. I mean, Logan does not want.
Oh!
That is 2 hands, Chop City, no waiting.
Oh!
The educated feet of Chris Logan can't hit it. Oh my God! He swung for the fences on that one.
Have you ever seen a man use his foot as a chop? That's what Chris Logan's doing.
Chris Logan has that Muay Thai background. Like most Muay Thai fighters, they'll kick trees, they'll kick hard walls just to make the shin bone even tighter, tougher.
Thumb to the eye.
It's literally like getting hit by a concrete cylinder.
Huge suplex there. Nice textbook suplex by Chris Logan.
One of the signature moves of Logan.
Logan with the cover. Paragon out before he even gets to a 2 count. Here's the thing, guys. It's the holiday season, and Paragon has shifted to Father Dripmas. But if Logan angers Paragon, which is bound to happen at some point, we don't want to see Yampus. We do not want to see Yampus.
No, you definitely don't want to see that.
Oh my God, no.
Chris Logan does not want to see that.
And once again, Paragon does the smart thing and rolls away from the conflict. And now Logan is on the pursuit. Paragon trying to use everything to his advantage, and he's going to need it.
I mean, Paragon threatened to cancel Dripmas. I mean, nobody wants that.
Oh my.
Oh my God, you can hear those kicks all the way over here at the commentary table. Guys, I say this many times before, but I am glad that I retired from in-ring action. My body thanks me every day for that.
The man's been champion for 2 years for a reason, because he's almost unbeatable.
He's a living, breathing battle tank.
Oh my.
Smart.
Paragon,
Smart
very
move.
smart, right, Michael?
Yeah. Smart move by Paragon. That's knowing knowing where you are in the ring and knowing how to use the ring to your advantage.
And what people forget, one of Paragon's signature finishing moves is the Fujinari Umbar. He's also got multiple different elbow locks, wrist locks that he goes into his finishers, the Kimura.
Paragon you can see him getting more and more angry.
And right now you can see the wheels turning in Paragon's head. Drip Flair never does anything without purpose and intent. And right now, he is on the outside stalking.
It's like when you see those.
EJ better watch his back.
EJ Swanson's in big trouble.
Like when you see those.
Oh my!
The tigers and the lions, you know, when they kind of prey up upon their prey, they're about to take them out. Doesn't even watch how he was approaching them. You know, he was calculating. All right, move this guy out of my way. Put my knee in this guy's face.
Once again, Paragon using his surroundings, using every bit of the ring to his advantage to try to put himself above the competition here, and he's using that ring post right now.
From the ring post to the ropes.
Yes. He knows where he's at in the ring at all times.
He's one of the most cerebral wrestlers I've ever had a chance to watch.
Extremely methodical.
Yes.
Every move,
yes.
He knows exactly what he's doing. He's planning it.
Absolutely, he is.
Both men back in the ring right now.
What a T-bone!
And that is the world star playing the world's most dangerous game.
And it's usually Chris Logan throwing the big suplexes, but Paragon throws one right back at him.
Paragon wants to send a message to the champion. I'm coming.
And you can tell in EJ Swanson's eyes, he literally sensed the fear of seeing his mentor being picked apart. Guys, we've watched Chris Logan take on Big Steve from the Chicago Connection. We've seen him fight Eric Dillinger in one hell of a war. He took on Marche Rocket and Garrison Creed. He's took on all challengers. I mean, his brother, Shane, in a fight to the finish. But I've never seen the champion in this much trouble.
Yeah, and like I said, Chris Logan goes into every match, and he's not wasting any emotions. He's going straight to win. He doesn't want to sit there and have
There's no showboating.
No, he doesn't want to showboat. He wants to finish you and get out of the ring. And Paragon is making him do things that he's not used to doing. He's taking him to a limit. He's taking him using the ropes, using the ring post, and hurting him. And Logan's not used to being in this kind of pain when he's wrestling.
You see Logan's throwing those punches, but once again, Paragon clamps back on the arm.
Shogun trying to break up the insides of Paragon.
Oh!
Paragon with a great equalizer. Ooh! Oh my.
He boxes the ears.
That will shatter your eardrums.
But also messes with your equilibrium.
No doubt.
If you don't have your balance, you're not going to suplex or kick anywhere.
How can you go ahead and hit that super kick with any kind of accuracy if you can't stand up, if you can't see where you're at?
And Father Dripmus has come to town. And he is not done with him, so he says.
He's back working the arm again.
And there's the arm bar. Some of the locks that you're talking about, Josh.
This is actually a move that Skyda has taught guys.
Oh! I believe I've seen Pentagon Jr. use that.
Pentagon Jr. learned that from Skyda.
Dislocation of a shoulder.
Y'all made me do this to him.
I mean,
it's
you
your
name
fault.
it could have happened right then and there.
Skyda looking on at this match. I wonder what he's thinking right now. What's running through his mind?
Both Skyda and Lestrade looking on at this match. Logan gets out of the way in the nick of time.
Oh, but he's hitting him with that arm that's halfway there. I mean, he's
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
He's got no power, no lift in that arm anymore.
Logan continues to reverse and try to get back in this match.
Still has the wherewithal to get out of the way. I think that arm might be dislocated, guys.
He can't even use it to.
He can't.
Could that be the end of Shogun Chris Logan?
Guys, I have to say this, for 2 years he's been champion, but honestly, we might be seeing a new era. Oh! Sky high!
Logan hits the huge sky high on Paragon, but his arm, you can see he's having a hard time getting leverage. He can't use that other arm.
Can't hook the other leg.
And somehow, Paragon kicks out of a move that has ended many a match.
Talk about a man right now who's in tremendous amount of pain. His shoulder, his elbow has been worked on. And we also saw the wrist being worked on.
When's the last time you've seen Chris Logan in this kind of
I've
shape?
never seen Chris Logan ever like this. And that's including his wars with Victor 3. That's including his
Big
wars
European uppercut.
with Andy Williams and all these other guys who are just killers. I've never seen him in this much trouble.
Oh,
but he responds back.
Did you see how high he got?
Chris Logan thinking smart here. I can't use my arm. I'm going to use my legs. And boy, did he on that one.
Both of these men are giving it every bit that they have. Logan is telling Swanson to get back.
Back up! Back up!
What is happening here?
Back up!
Logan's trying to tell EJ, back off. I got this. Let me handle my business.
Swanson looks a little conflicted.
You know,
like he doesn't want to be told what to do, so to speak.
You know, it's interesting. Like, this man has been handpicked by Chris Logan to be his protege, and he has, ever since he started wrestling, has been by his side. And for your mentor, to tell you to get out of the way, and I don't want your help. I'm sure he's going through his head thinking, why doesn't he want me? Why doesn't he want me by my side? Why doesn't he want me helping him out? I'm trying. You know, he pushed me. He's hurting you. I want to be there for you.
Oh! What, you see this?
What is he?
What?
Oh! What did I just see? What did I just see? Did EJ Swanson just wrap a victory to Father Dripmus?
Oh!
Oh my God! Betrayal! Betrayal! Betrayal!
Wow. he pretty much said, you're not going to tell me what to do, and if you are, I'm going to do that.
Father Trimmus! Father Trimmus with E.J. Swanson of victory over Shogun. I can't believe what I just saw.
What the hell did we just witness, guys?
Guys, E.J. Swanson just sold his soul to the devil.
Or did Paragon get in his head? I don't know what's happening.
He sold his soul to the Paragon devil.
Paragon has done what Paragon does. What has happened?
Chris Logan is in disbelief. He cannot believe what just
His
happened.
protege that he took under his wing like his own son.
Shogun Chris Logan got betrayed tonight by his trusted protege. My God. Logan retains the title, but at what a cost.
What the hell, guys?
He was betrayed by his This is unbelievable.
That kid was taking, I mean, probably took him, probably fed him, probably gave him clothes, probably did everything for that, and he just literally turned his back on him right out here in front of all of us.
What you mad about? What you sweating? What's wrong?
Man, you didn't see what just happened out there?
I did see what just happened. Didn't I tell you? Didn't I tell you? He don't care about you. You went out there to support him. You went out there to have his back. And he chastised you like a child in front of your friends and family. You a grown-ass man, ain't you?
Grown-ass man.
Is that how he made you feel up there?
Let me tell you something. That was the last time I would ever be humiliated in front of my friends or family by anyone, especially somebody who I looked up to as a father figure in this business.
Let me see it like this. And I learned this the hard way a long time ago. Family ain't always familiar. I know that you had your friends and family out there, but they try to turn their back on you. Your wrestle pops looked you in the eyes and told you that you're supposed to be out here to learn. Let me tell you something. I may not be your wrestle pops with Papa P. I got your back. And I want to see you win and succeed. With that being said, this goes out to all of Chicagoland. This goes out to Wrestle League, the entire Midwest, the entire United States, the entire planet. I am the world star. I am the world's most dangerous game. And this world belongs to us. And if you don't like it, stop us.